Today we are reading 2 pages, starting from Kings 21 2. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, after the abominations of the heathen, whom the Lord cast out before the children of Israel. For he built up again the high places which Hezekiah his father had destroyed, and he reared up altars of Baal and made a grove, as did Ahab king of Israel, and worshipped all the host of heaven and served them. And he built altars in the house of the Lord, of which the Lord said in Jerusalem, Will I put my name? And he built altars for all the host of heaven in the two courts of the house of the Lord. And he made his son pass through the fire, and observed the times, and used enchantments, and dealt with familiar spirits and wizards. He wrought much wickedness in the sight of the Lord, to provide him to anger. And he set a graven image of the grove that he had made in the house which the Lord said to David and to Solomon his son, In this house in Jerusalem, which I have chosen out of all tribes of Israel, will I put my name forever. Neither will I make the feet of Israel move any more out of the land which I gave their fathers, only if they will observe to do according to all that and according to all the law that my servant Moses commanded them. But they hearkened not, and Manasseh seduced them to do more evil than did the nations whom the Lord destroyed before the children of Israel. And the Lord spake by his servants, the prophets, saying, Because Manasseh king of Judah hath done these abominations, and hath done wickedly above all that the Amorites did, which were before him, and hath made Judah also to sin with his idols. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Behold, I am bringing such evil upon Jerusalem and Judah, that whatsoever heareth of it, both his ears shall tingle. And I will stretch over Jerusalem and line of Samaria, the line of Samaria, and the plummet of the horse of Ahab, and I will wipe Jerusalem as a man whippeth a dish, wiping it and burning it out upside down. And I will forsake the remnant of mine inheritance, and deliver them from the hand of their enemies, and they shall become a prey and a spoil to all their enemies, because they have done that which was evil in the sight, and have provoked me to anger, since the day their fathers came forth out of Egypt, even unto this day. Moreover, Manasseh shed in innocent blood very much, till he had filled Jerusalem from one end to another, beside his sin wherewith he made Judah to sin, in doing that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. Now the rest of the acts of Manasseh, and all that he did, and his sin that he sinned, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the king of Judah? And Manasseh slept with his fathers, and was buried in the garden of his own house, in the garden of Uzzah. Amon his son reigned in his stead. Amon was 22 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 2 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Meshullemeth, the daughter of Haruz of Jotbah. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, as his father Manasseh did. And he walked in all the way that his father walked in, and served the idols that his father served, and worshipped them. And he forsook the Lord God of his fathers, and walked not in the way of the Lord. And the servants Amon conspired against him, and slew the king in his own house. And the people of the land slew all of them that had conspired against King Amon, and the people of the land made Joshua his son king of his stead, in his stead. Now the rest of the acts of Amon, which he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles and the kings of Judah? And he was buried in his sepulcher in the garden in his stead. Josiah was 8 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 31 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jedidah, the daughter of Adaiah Bosketh. As he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, and walked in all the way of David his father, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And it came to pass in the 18th year of King Joshua that the king sent Shaphan the son of Azipha, the son of Meshullam, the scribe of the house of the Lord, saying, Go up to Hilkiah and the high priest, that he may sum the silver which is brought into the house of the Lord, which the keepers of the door have gathered of the people, and let them deliver it into the hand of the doers of the work, that have the oversight of the house of the Lord, and let them give it to the doers of the work which is in the house of the Lord, and repair the breaches of the house, unto carpenters, the builders, and masons, and to buy timber and hewn stone to repair the house. How about there was no reckoning made with them of the money that was delivered into their hand, because they dealt faithfully. And Hilkiah the high priest said unto Shaphan the scribe, I have found the book of the law in the house of the Lord. And Hilkiah gave the book of Shaphan, and he read it. And Shaphan the scribe came to the king and brought the king word again, and said, Thy servants have gathered the money that was found in the house, and have delivered it into the hand of them that do the work, that have the oversight of the house of the Lord. And Shaphan the scribe shewed the king, saying, Hilkiah the priest hath delivered me a book. And Shaphan read it before the king. And it came to pass, when the king had heard the words of the book of the law, that he rent his clothes. And the king commanded Hilkiah the priest, and Ahikam the son of Shaphan, and Abor the son of Micab, and Shaphan and Shaphan the scribe, as Asahiah a servant of the king, and Asahiah the servant of the kings, saying, Go ye inquire of the Lord for me, and for the people, and for all Judah, concerning the words of his book that is found, for great is the wrath of the Lord that is kindled against us, because our fathers have not hearkened unto the words of this book, to do according unto all that which is written concerning us. And that's all for today. Tomorrow will be 2. Thank you.